Hey guys, this is my comprehensive review of my very first surf trip to the Maldives. Okay, it's a 10-day boat trip and I've never been on anything like this before. I'm pretty pumped, so there's a few things that I'm planning to take to make the trip more enjoyable. The most important piece of equipment is obviously going to be my surfboard. Now, I'm planning to take 2 boards, but I haven't quite decided on which boards yet. These are my options. So I am roughly 70 kilos, about 5'5". Just keep that in mind for the board options that I have. I'm also a subscriber to Awayco. Awayco is a company that rents out boards on a monthly subscription base. I pay $60 a month, and it means I can go to quite a few stores on the northern beaches in Sydney and book a board through their online booking system, and I get the board for 5 days. They have given me a special permission to book a board for the whole trip to the Maldives. I'm gonna take either the Hayden Shapes or the Ado Magic Carpet board. I haven't quite decided yet. I will place a link to their website in the description below if you're interested in learning more about Awayco. I have 3 boards here that I'm thinking about bringing. The first one is the Hayden Shapes Future Flex Holy Grail. I've only surfed this board for the last week and I really like it. I had the PU and epoxy previously, but now I'm trying the Future Flex. The size I'm getting is a 5'7", 19 3/4 and 2 3/8. It's about 27 liters. Okay, my other board is a JS Hi-Fi Nitro board. It's a bigger board intended for smaller, fatter waves, which there is a potential we could get those waves in the area where we are traveling to. This board is a 5'9", 20 inches and 2.5 inches board, so it's about 31.4 liters. The last board that I will definitely take is my DHD Sweet Spot 2.0 board. It's one of my favorite boards in better quality waves. I bought this board about a year ago and it's intended as a travel board, being a bit stronger than your regular boards. The size I am surfing is a 5'11" by 19 by 2 3/4, so it's roughly 28 liters. You need a board bag for the trip. I bought a brand new Ocean Earth Coffin board bag. I'm only gonna take 2 boards. This board bag should be fine for what I need. It's got a padded side to protect the rails of the board. When buying a board bag, I basically just trust the surf shop. I tell them where I'm traveling to, what boards I'm planning to take, and what size those boards are, and I just follow their recommendation for what they believe is the best fit for me. I'm also planning to shoot some video in the water, so I've got an Aquatech water housing. I have to travel with this whole case. There's a few components to the house. There's a dome port for when you shoot underwater, or if you're shooting split shots, meaning over/under water photography or video. And then it's the main housing itself, where the camera goes into. And then you have your dry port and extender. So this is the extender, depending on what lens I'm shooting with. And then the dry port, which looks different to the wet port because it's the smaller ones. So this one is for when you shoot above water. I'm not gonna go through all the obvious things like board shorts, sunscreen, but I have some friends that have traveled before and they have recommended to take a couple of important things that's gonna make the trip a bit more enjoyable. First of all, surf mud. So this is high quality zinc to protect my face from getting completely fried. 3B Action Cream. For us, we're probably gonna surf 6-8 hours every day for 10 days. Gotta avoid that chafing. I'll take reef boots just in case. I don't know what it's like over there. I prefer not to surf in these, but if there's reef and if it's sharp, I don't really want to cut my feet early on in the trip. Some other important things from the pharmacy. Hydrolyte eye drops. I've got no idea if I'll get seasick or not. We'll find out, but Travel Calm is potentially going to help me with that. All right, let's get on with the trip. What are you looking forward to the most, Mitchie?
I'm looking forward to seeing the first wave, to be honest. Seeing a little barrel peeling somewhere. Haven't seen shit yet. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing a little breaking wave somewhere.
What are you looking forward to the most for that on the trip?
Early morning surfs for the boys, and then daytime sleeps, and a few beers in the arvo.
Fucking left, baby. Finally. Unnamed left. Finally a left.